Hi, sweet darlings. I know. It's late. Simi, it's late. I know. That's okay. It's late. And you're either going to get the notification or you're not. And that's okay. You're going to catch it on the replay. You're fine. Don't worry. There's just some questions that I want to ask tonight. I want to ask Tarot. And we're going to ask the cards some questions that I've written down. I just think that they're kind of important. So right now we're going to get the sage going. And as I'm lighting it, I'm going to ask the divine light to come in and only give us the divine light of the answers and the energy. We do not give consent to the negativity of the enemy. We do not give consent. But the divine light is there, and we give you all the things. So thank you. So whether we get anybody tonight or not, that's okay. I know it's late, but I told y'all I base it on energy. I like to try to base it on your schedules. It doesn't always work out that way. It's okay. So we cleanse, we cleanse, we cleanse. Only the divine light is allowed to be here tonight. So we ask for divinity, guidance, and clarity, and we do not give consent to the negativity. Okay. Now, so I will pay attention to you if you come into the chat room and you want to fling in a question or two. That's fine. Absolutely bring them in. But there's some certain questions that I want to ask tonight. Just receiving intel and watching the truther community and trying to understand what's going on. There are some certain questions that I think that are flat out direct questions, and I think we should ask. They're not being asked, and let's just get on top of it. Let's see where the energy and the cards flow tonight, and see what's happening. Okay, if you're okay with that. Well, it's late. I know most of you are gonna catch me on the replay. That's fine. That's fine. Energy doesn't change on the replay. It's still all the same thing. So we're cleansing these cards. Thank you and amen. Thank you and amen. All right. Hi, Dragonfly. How are things with me? Good. Actually, I mean, they're really good. I got a lot of issues resolved today. All of Michael's diabetic stuff has been completed. He's good. He's good to go. Kitties are happy. They're safe. They're at home. We're good to go. Other than that, little Levi skinned up his elbow and knee today. Made me proud. He didn't even screech, holler, or want a Band-Aid. He just said, that's fine. Am I burning down the house? Most likely with this dang on sage. You know it, girlfriend. Absolutely. I know. It's late. It was later than what I wanted, but the reason being is because I got into a great conversation with my family. And when dialect goes that well, trying to get people to understand past lives, understanding dreams, intel, that kind of stuff. It all blends together and we get to talking and they're like, and then their eyes get huge and I feel that I need to stick with them just a little bit longer. That's okay. We're all growing here. We're going to get the sage going. Burning down the house, Dragonfly. And there's times, and believe me, there was a fire extinguisher sitting right there because I don't trust nothing at this point. You know how many shirts I've ruined by doing this? And they burn holes through my shirt and going, ooh, oops, whatever. That's just why I wear normal, everyday pocket tees now because I can sacrifice them. Dime a dozen. Doesn't matter. That's fine. But let's get the sage going. Yeah, you cannot. They've never touched the cards. They've never burned the cards. They've never done anything like that. So that's good. Okay. So if you have a question tonight, go ahead and leave it in the comments, the chat room. There's a couple things I want to address personally. Not personal questions, just understanding the world spectrum. It's a couple little things I want to ask. My audience. Well, you're here, girlfriend. What's that say about my audience? I attract the crazies. I like your crazy, Dragonfly. I attract the crazies. You know what? After all this crap that's been going on, there's a whole lot. Ask away. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Here's where I'm going to start, and I'm just going to let the cards go with it. Okay. I got a few questions. So whether anybody comes in other than you and I tonight, that's fine. Dragonfly and I will wing it. We're good. But they are significant questions that I think we just need to stop and ask. The first thing, we've all been talking about Operation London Bridge, okay? The Lizard Queen bitch is dead, right? Okay. It's a 10-day ceremony, okay? All right. Well, if she died on this date, then the end of the ceremony should be the 19th, okay? So let's ask universe, will something significant happen at the end of Operation London Bridge? Like, is there a big something? Once they bury her, they put her in the ground, final ceremony, done. Is there something that's going to happen? Or at least show me if it's going to trigger something. So let's ask that. Operation London Bridge, we've waited and waited and waited for it to get here. Now that it's here, and we're like, ugh. Okay, thank you, universe, it's here, but what does it mean now? Okay, so let's take the last day of the 10 days that they're required to do, which is the 19th. I know, don't put dates, nothing on agenda. Okay, I get it. I understand that. But there are significant things that are attached to dates. Maybe it doesn't happen on that particular date, but the universe could actually say, the Operation London Bridge, is there something that could be kicked off at the very end? I didn't give specifics. I didn't ask a yes or no. This is very random, and we're just going to ask the universe, where is the energy at the end of Operation London Bridge? Does that make sense? It'll show me in certain cards that I understand and resonate with, and it'll show me if it's going to be worldwide. Is it going to be, oh, you just spit out a card. Okay, that's all right. I'm not looking. I'm just setting it aside. That's what I'm supposed to do. So let's look the end of Operation London Bridge. Is there something significant? And I mean significant. I mean, just little everyday little nougats and what they're giving us, whatever. I mean, that could happen any day. I'm talking significant as far as the whole operation. I mean, if you take the death of a so-called royalty and you name it operation, come on, that's a military title. Is something significant going to happen at the end of it, which should fall on the 19th? Okay, I know. Don't put dates to anything then. What are you doing? I'm not. Let's just ask. It's just a basic question. Let's just ask. All right. We had the one that got spit out. So now I'm going to put that. I like her. Oh. It's kind of the complete opposite. All right. Wow. Okay. So I just simply asked to repeat at the end of Operation London Bridge, at the very last date of the 10 days overall as a collective, not specific to the US or, the UK, that kind of stuff. Is something significant going to happen at that point? Here's your results. This is the one that got spit out, and she's moving out of troubled waters. She's just like, can we just move on from this bullshit? Because I'm done. Because that's kind of where we're at right now. Can we just move on? Hello. This is us asking the question. Hello. Bye bye. I don't care. Bye bye. So I appreciate that. I think that. And then the actual answer to the question itself, is something going to happen? Yeah. Their timing, not ours. I know. They're beyond space and time, and I get that too. But I also understand that they give us a physical time frame, at least a roundabout. We're doing a reading on the roundabout. Let's just, I don't know. We don't like dates, we don't like time frames, we don't like pressure to do that. But it's an honest question. We are three-dimensional creatures ascending, but we know something's off. So let's ask. And the question was, is something significant going to happen at the end of the Queen's Operation London Bridge? Okay. All right. So we got that one. We want to move out of this. Can we just stop talking about her, because you're making me sick? That's what that is. Here's the answer. This is where it gets interesting. Here's the Tower card. Oh yeah, it's gonna all come crashing down. What's gonna come crashing? Well, you didn't ask that. Okay, we're gonna finish the reading. But that Tower card, oh yeah, no, we're gonna take down the whole thing. Very specific. Now they're getting a little bit aggressive. So let's go in and look at it. Here's the pass card. No, this is the coming. They want it to come very quickly. It's your Eight of Wands, very passionate. Come fast, 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 fast. Do it. No. They want it done. They are done with the monarchy and that kind of stuff. Which leads me to another question that I'm going to ask, and we'll see where this goes. Excuse me. I apologize. But this is fast moving, bring it come crashing down. Okay? Current situation. Here's one I did not expect. Current, right now. Okay? Because you don't see it like on mainstream media. Not that any of us watch it, but apparently this is what energy is telling us right now. Five of Wands, they're fighting. Like they're fighting, bickering, going back and forth. Thank you, Wings. He said, well, it leads into your other question that you're about to ask. And I'll tell you that in a minute. But fight, 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 fight. They're just fighting amongst themselves. Okay. Remember, this whole thing was supposed to be about Lizard Bitch is supposed to be allowed to keep her legacy so the whole world can see and mourn and bury her. And okay, I asked the question, what's going to happen at the end of it? The end of it, the end of Operation London Bridge. And it said, well, it's all going to come crashing down. It's going to happen fast. And they're just fighting like the Dickens. As of right now, current. Okay. Future card. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is a huge big dog in the family aspect. Family. Ace of Cups is a family card to me. That's what it represents to me personally, as the way I read personally. If they fighting amongst themselves, family's going to fight maybe over whether the monarch, who's going to continue it. He made the proclamation, Charles made the proclamation, I'm now the king, even if it's temporarily. Let's just watch. Lover's card. This is an agreement card. They are just literally whoop, gotcha. I've had 3 moths in here tonight. All right. So this is an agreement card. So there's an agreement that's been made. The lovers, it's not a romantic thing. Don't think that way. Don't get that out of your brain. It's not the lovers love romantic kind of thing. But lovers is an agreement between 2 people. They made the agreement. They capitulated to the white hats, right? Tip your hat to the white hats. They are done. Okay. Does that make sense? Now, watch. Fear of the unknown. Now, here's where we get into our beloved unaware. Ishan lectures us. The unaware. We can't call them sheep. We can't call them stupid. We can't call them anything we want to. Sean laid down the law and he said, just call them the unaware and get over with it. Okay. It's not like I made him king of titles. I just do that because I think he's right. We just bring in the consciousness of love, and yeah, they're the unaware. They're terrified. They don't know what's going to happen. I find it interesting that my next question, and I'll go ahead and tell you, was, and I haven't pulled confirmation, what is the future of the British monarch? Because aren't we all curious? Will it die with Lizard Lady? Now remember, the white hats, Q. I told you I'm not covering up names. Q, 17th letter of the alphabet, whatever you want to call them, doesn't matter. Psyop, I don't care what you call them, whatever. I'm just saying. She was allowed to keep her legacy, which Sunday night pissed me off. Fine, moving on. Are the British monarch going to be allowed to continue the legacy? Did it die with her? Or are they literally going to continue to confuse people? We know these people are dead. They all sacrifice children, humans, period. They don't belong. They're not actual true royalty anyway. It was a death to the maritime law and all the crap that they keep doing in America and that kind of stuff. I'm getting off track. But let's ask the question, will the British monarch even continue? Or is something going to come out? I'm doing confirmation on that one. And the original question was, is something significant going to happen at the end of Operation London Bridge? Okay. That means once they bury her, put her in the ground, final day, September 19th, I'm pretty sure. Is something significant significant going to happen? Okay, here's what I get. Ace of Pentacles, flat out yes. It has to do with money. Let's keep going. Nine of Wands. They bowed down. They are finally bound, being the ones to bow down. I love that. That's the Nine of Wands. They're done. It brought them to their knees. They can't do it anymore. Here we are. Stand your ground. They're not going to do this anymore. Now, that's the end of the first reading. The first reading is something significant going to happen on that day. Now, we're going to go into the next one, which I think ties along with it. And we're going to ask, is the British monarch, as we know it right now, is it going to continue? Hi, Sean, darling. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Gail. That's okay. You catch the replay, darling. Don't you worry about it. Yeah. I have moths, and I have a problem with water bugs right now. I live on the river, and we have these water bugs that come in. They're black. Ugh. Just dealing with it. Hi, Christine, darling. How you doing, honey? You recovered from today. You'll be all right. What a big guy, Leah. Oh, God, that child. He's eating me out of house and home. All right. Yeah, I'm crazy. That's all right. I know. It's our timing. Their timing. I'm just tired. But these are questions that I think we should ask as in general. They're not specific, so we just ask, is there something significant at the end of Operation London Bridge? Okay, so that is the first question. And we got, yeah, okay, that's where it's going to go. But it ties into the next question is, the British monarch, is it going to continue? He already declared himself the put into motion King Charles. Is that right before he declares his son? Let's just see what the cards say. So we're going to ask, is that monarch even going to continue? Or is it going to die? Now, because it's such a big question, don't be surprised if it gives you little drip drops. Don't be surprised at that, and I'll explain what I mean. But let's just ask, is the British monarch, which is the most world-renowned monarch at this point, is it going to die? Now, I'm looking for time cards, which means pages will say, yeah, but it's going to have to drip drop out, and eventually the truth will come out, that kind of stuff. Or is it a big shabam, and I've got all these other cards that say, yeah, no, they're going to get caught up. Well, here's my thing. I don't think the white hats could promise her to keep her legacy, and then all of a sudden, 2 weeks after she dies, you just bombshell the whole planet with the crap that that family has done. That's not keeping her legacy. But then again, I don't know how Trump people keep their word. Maybe they just said it. Well, you can keep your legacy for 10 days, but after that, you're done. We don't know. We weren't there, wasn't in the room. So let's just ask the cards. Will the British monarch continue their generational hold? We know that they don't have a physical or financial hold on us anymore. We're removing like maritime law and that kind of stuff. But as a physical public presence, will the British monarch still continue? That's all we're asking. Okay, let's keep it short and simple. And it's not really simple, but let's ask. Will the British monarch continue? As like nothing ever happened again or before or anything else. No, we're not hiding nothing. I still have a hard time swallowing that. I don't know how in the world the truth is going to come out, and they're allowed to, okay, they you. I get cards that spit out, and I pick them up. It just swung out as I was separating the deck. All right, now I'll show you in a minute what the card was. That same card again. Now watch. By the way, the flat out answer is no, it will not. But I like the story of how it's going to play out. Of course you would show up because you drive me crazy. I love him, but I hate him at the same time. Now, here's the card that got spit out. Judgment. Come on. I mean, that speaks for itself. No, they've been called into judgment. You're not even royalty. And what you did, you've been called into judgment. So the original question was, is the British monarch as we know it going to continue their reign? That's what we're asking. No. Nope. You're being called out. Move along. You don't belong here. Pretty sure move along means you've been captured and tied. But watch. The true. Okay. Is that what you want me to do? Okay. That's fine. All right. Here's in the past. Everybody that knew this truth, here's the temperance card. Everyone that's known the truth has been very, very patient waiting for this information to come out. Temperance just means patience. Wait, wait, wait. Just wait. That's past. Current. This is where I find it fascinating. The true Four of Wands, the true royal family will be brought to truth. What? What are you talking about, Jen? I thought they were the rule. No, they're not. This is the 13 bloodlines of the evil satanic side. The true royal bloodline live like you and I every day. That royalty line, the lineage is going to come out. I love that. That's beautiful. What's going to happen to the current British monarchy? I just told you. They're being called out. Be patient. We're waiting for the real, true bloodline to come out. Okay. This is also current. They showed up again in the past one. Fight, 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 fight. I'm just fighting. No, you can't do that. You can't take our legacy. You can't do that. So whatever the promise was with the alliance and Lizard Queen Lady wasn't exactly what they thought. So my intuition was right. Oh, you can keep your legacy as long as it lasts, but eventually that truth is going to come out. And now they're fighting, going, "Well, you didn't say that. But you said that she could die and she's always going to be the queen." That's not exactly what they said. You fell for it, moron. So there's fighting going on right now. Well, what do you mean? You mean Queen Elizabeth the second, third, or 150th, whatever she is? Don't care. Who cares? She can't keep her legacy forever. I never said that. I just said you could die with your legacy. Well, your dying is within 10 days. I think that's brilliant. So there's fighting going on, going, well, we can't let that truth come out. We can't. No. They'll never trust us again. Bingo. That's the point. The people have been carrying this burden way too long, thinking they know something. Remember, wands are passion's desire. People just want to know the truth. I am not going to, and this also represents us. Anybody in the world, whether you're American, Australian, in the UK, anywhere in the world where the city of London and the crown stole from you and we're carrying it on our back, that truth is going to come out. Oh, they hate it. Oh, they hate it. They're fighting like, no, 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 you can't tell them that. Maritime law, that kind of stuff, birth certificates being stolen. We should never even have birth certificates. I've already said that. But this isn't just America. This is the world. This is globally, if that makes sense. Anybody that was ever falling under the city of London and you had a birth certificate and it was stolen out from underneath you under maritime law, carrying that burden on your back, no. Watch how pretty. Watch how pretty. Star card. Off-worlders nailed it into the wall and said, no, you're not doing that anymore. You can fight all you want to amongst yourselves, but it's not going to work. These people are benevolent, and they coming in, and they're relieving the slavery off our back. Does that make sense? I love the star card. It's beautiful. It's off-worlder, but it's also our white hats that are here working with us right now. They went, you're not doing this shit to them anymore. But I love the actual question. Will they continue their monarchy? No. You get to play along for as long as I say you play along, but the truth is going to come out. You can fight and bitch all you want to, but the passion and desire is there. No more slavery, and the benevolent is making sure that we're okay. You're fine, honey. Come on through. I'm live, but you can come through and say hi. Now, but here's your advice, okay? Hangman. Now, I know Mr. Hangman does not make people happy most of the time because he said, but you're going to have to wait. What do you mean I'm going to have to wait? That means at the end of the 10-day cycle, you may have to wait a little bit longer. Do you think at the end of the 10 days of whatever they're doing, they're just automatically going to pop up on the 11th day and go, oh, by the way, she was a lizard woman and worshiped Satan and stole your whole life? No. So be patient for what they're trying to tell you with the truth, okay? So at the end of the 10 days, the British monarchy may creep and crawl for a while. Be patient, but it all comes out. Oh, they're fighting. They want to drag it out as long as they can. Oh, I see you. I see you. Okay, here's your confirmation. Here's your lovers again. They're trying to strike an agreement. Can you just give us a little bit longer? Nah. Eight of Pentacles. It's been worked on and worked on and worked on. Money, 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 money. No. How much longer do you need to cover up your bullshit? You stole from these people. Don't you think it should come out? Yeah. Now this final confirmation I like. I thought originally when I saw it, I thought, oh, you mean that's us? And they go, no, 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 no. Okay. This is the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. We have always been stuck in the same frame of mind that we've been in, okay? We're going to go from this, maritime law, truth, okay? Now, we're going to go to this. Nine of Pentacles, sovereign, all about your own truth and money. The only thing in this story spread that aggravates me is that dude, the hangman, which means wait and hang on. It doesn't give me a time frame. I didn't ask. But does that make sense? So the British monarchy is not going to survive. It's not. It will be dead. The true monarchy will come to life. That's just where the energy is. But it doesn't, I didn't ask a time frame. It just says, well, you're going to have to wait. Does that make sense? Oh, good, 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 good. The truth is going to come out. And then all of a sudden he just shows up and goes, yeah, but you're going to have to wait. God knows how long that's going to be. We can ask that question, but I want to talk to you first. Miss Nadia. Hello, darling. Hi, Ava. How are you, honey? You can watch the replay. Go for it, girlfriend. I know, it's late. It was late, but I had a lot going on tonight. I knew the spirit was right that I needed to go live, but I had to take care of family first. Forgive me, but that's just, I have to do that. Yeah, the popcorn is getting quite stale. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody wants to know if the British monarch is going to continue. So I got, no, it's not. And the true monarchy will come out. The truth will come out about how we were enslaved and that kind of stuff. But that one hangman card will throw off the whole thing because he said, but you have to wait. I didn't get any pages, meaning you're going to have to drip, drop, drop. It didn't say that, but I didn't ask that question either. Now, if I reworded the question and say, how long will we have to wait before the truth is revealed about the monarchy? I can do that. Would you like me to do that? My daughter is great, Nadia. Thank you. She's great. She's good. I think most of us are good. Um, all my kids are. I've got all things straightened out today. It was very tiresome. I've had 3 hours of sleep in 48 hours, and I'm tired, but I'm still going to do it. But everyone's good. I literally spent blocks of hours today working on each individual person and what they needed, or a pet, and just trying to figure out ordering something or getting doctor's appointments and ordering supplies for my son and his diabetic, paying his bills, doing this, working with the bank. That's been my day. I just do what I do. It's fine. It's fine. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Probably not, because that's not actually true either. Everybody says that, but it's not actually true. But if you would like a specific time frame on how long it'll take for the truth to come out about the fake monarchy, I can do that. Every minute? I don't know about every minute. How about we do this? Let's do this. Energy changes that are beyond time and space. It's about energy, and what we're putting out affects how it changes. Okay. So I'm an advocate about our energy and putting it out there. We'll keep the balance. We go downhill, they go downhill. We are the conduit and the keepers of the light here on Terra. Okay, if that makes sense. If we go down, our time frame gets thrown off. Tarot only works in the time frame that I ask. I can ask as of right now. Will it change? I have never gotten out on those, like those big questions. I've never gotten a change. I think they've cut those off and cut the head off the snake as far as those big things go. It doesn't mean things like little itty bitty things might not change. I mean, they might, but the big dogs, gone. I have never gotten that to change. Let's ask, could it possibly change? Let's just ask. I'm not asking a time frame because that's opening up a can of worms. That's a separate question. Let's right now. Could it change? Especially if we're talking about the monarchy. Could it change between here and the 19th, which is the 10 days of Operation London Bridge? Could the energy change? Let's just ask that. And if that's not your question, you correct me. Let's just ask. Could it change? Could the outcome change? Fair question. I don't blame you. Because I think we're at the point now, I don't trust anybody. I trust energy, I trust source, and I trust frequency. I don't trust mainstream. Of course, I don't think any of us trust mainstream media, but okay. Ugh. I know. You're all seeing my facial expressions going, shut up, Jim, just show us. As of right now, collective energy, could it change? That's just us as a collective, as a family, asking the question. Hearts, desires, passions, wants, okay? It's just us asking. Waiting for a new beginning, new change, bring it. We don't want this monarch crap and any of this crap happening anymore. We're just waiting, looking at the light ahead, path forward. In the past, already happened. Fear of the unknown. Oh crap, what's going to happen? I'm not quite sure. Oh God, what's going to happen? That's us. Past card, okay? Current. I know. You're going to want to throw up too. Me too. Hangman. I thought I told you to wait. Excuse me. Hello. I thought I told you to wait. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm sorry. Can you not wait? Sorry. Well, you need to wait. I told you to wait. Why do you question it? Well, because you told us to question it. Okay. Fair enough. Here's our pages. They're coming in now. Okay. Because we already had this one. We already had one page. Waiting for the message of the universe, right? Here's our other one. Remember, I said I don't have pages right now. When I start to see pages, they have to drip, 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 because people can't handle it. As Sean says, the unaware, they can't handle it. Here's our page of pentacles. Who holds the card to the money? Babies can't handle this right now. Who stole your money? Who did this? So as far as the monarchy and that big thing, I thought I told you to wait. That's what they're saying. People can't handle that crap. I thought I told you to wait. That's what they're doing. Okay. Advice and how it's going to come out. Big dog, Ace of Pentacles. Yes, it will come out. The truth will come out about who stole your money and how they organized it and all that kind of stuff. He's a big dog compared to the little baby Paige here. They got to start easy and then bring it. It'll eventually hit the mainstream, and that's fine. Who's in the middle? I thought I told you to wait. Now they're getting aggressive. Not aggressive, nasty, and ugly. Aggressive, firm. And I'm telling you, if you push it, you're throwing off the balance. Now here. Four of Pentacles, another money card. Okay? The reason that you have to wait and it has to be dripped out is because there's this little itty bitty sliver of that cabal. This guy, he looks devilish too when you look at him. The Four of Pentacles. Now, an original Rider-Waite tarot card, he's the dude that just sits there and holds money going, you can't have it. And he's fighting, you can't have my money. They're still drip dropping that out too. So there's still little slivers of the monarchy and the city of London and how they're doing. The majority has been taken care of, but you're still going to have little pockets that they're dealing with. They're going, but the queen said, and that's what they're dealing with. You're going to have to wait. We don't have to like it, but there's a reason. Look at all these pentacle cards, because it's about money. How do you want to affect someone personally? Slap them upside the head, grab their wallet. Oh, they'll wake up real fast. It can be a political issue. It could be a political person and that kind of stuff. They're like, whatever. I don't really care. I don't vote anyway, so who cares? Whatever. Oh, they want to do climate change. Heck, that don't affect me. Who cares? Whatever. Oh, well, now you're going to have to pay more taxes and you have to pay more money, and we need more of your money. What? What? No, can you give us your wallet, please? What? That's how you get people. Money, 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 money. These are all pentacles. So as far as the monarchy and what they were doing before, the city of London, that kind of stuff, they're going, please be patient. This has to come out over time. There's still a small fraction that are going to hold on to it. When you can take it, this is for the queen. There's still little pieces of that, and we're going to have to deal with that. Okay? This is not just a clean sweep and everybody's over it and we just moved on. No. Hangman keeps showing up. He's telling, there's stuff that you don't know. Fear of the unknown. There's stuff that you don't know. Would we like for it to just be over with at the end of the day? Lizard lady goes away and the whole shebang, all the family, a whole city of London, just go away. Thank you. 10 days, done. Slap, out. No. It's going to take some time. Do I believe that the white hats have the majority of it under control? I do. I can pull cards on that too if you want confirmation. You don't have to take my word for it. Do I believe it intuitively? Yes, I absolutely do. They're using it as a strategic 5D chess, and they're pulling them out. Wait, while we pull out the cockroaches, that's what they're doing. While we pull out the little people down here at the bottom of the cabal that just didn't get the memo that we already took your boss out, that's who they are pulling out right now. Does that make any sense? Even though we want it to be a quick snap of the fingers and it's all over, no. British monarchy may hang around for just a hair longer. But that drip, drip, drip in those pages, yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, pop more popcorn. I mean, that's basically it, because we're not in control. And if they told us, then the enemy would know. And then we'd be dancing here for 10 more years. So nobody wants that. Timelines can change. We just know that. It's the energy that we put into it, and that's what's going on. That face when I make. Sometimes I am okay with the hangman, but in these aspects, I'm like, there are certain cards that just like, really? Yeah. It's just one of those things. I do it, I guess, subconsciously, I mean, I cannot wait when I can buy the camera and you can actually see me flip them. Then you get to see them live as I flip them. But in the meantime, right now, I'm the entertainment, because the only thing you get to see, you hear flip, and then my face go and contort into all these facial features. Ooh, 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 I like that. Ooh, Yay. And then it turns into, I don't like you. That's what you get. Pop the popcorn, darlings, because right now, my facial expressions are your entertainment. I try to explain it the best way I can, but as of right now, that's what you get. You just tune in going, hey, what's she gonna do tonight? Her eyes gonna go cross-eyed, or the eyebrows just gonna lose their shit. She's gonna go, "Mm." It's I think it's funny. It's not funny to you because you don't see the cards as I pull them. But I know consciously as I'm flipping cards and I'm going, oh God. And then I know they're watching you, moron. They don't have any idea what you're doing right now. And I'm like, oh, oops, sorry. And then I go, okay, hold on. I'll show you. That's what I do. I get so involved with the cards at that moment. No offense. I forgot about you briefly. Does that make sense? It's weird, dark, sarcastic humor. I forgot about you. Screw you. Give me a minute. I'm looking at cards. And then I go, oh, yeah, you're the one that wanted to see the cards. So, oh, yeah, by the way, here they are. No offense. That's just the way I react. I have to stay in tune and connected to the cards because if I'm not, they don't mean anything. I mean, if I just flipped and you saw no emotion whatsoever, I wouldn't trust me either. I wouldn't trust me. You are emotionally energy connected to the cards. So if you see me just draw blank is not my eyes as huge because that's still emotion. Drawing a blank is just going, yeah, the answer is yes. That's no emotion, no spirit, no energy. Do you understand the difference? But yeah, I appreciate you guys being patient with me as I turn the cards because I have to read the story intuitively as I see them. In the story, I'm just as shocked as you are. I'm just the first that gets to see it. And I'm going, oh crap. And then, really quick, in less than 30 seconds, I have to throw the story together and then explain it to you. Lots of fun. It is to me. I love it. I love it. I enjoy it. I get great energy out of it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I get it. And it's just like, you know how you ever seen that movie Rain Man? Drop a box of toothpicks on the floor and he can count that there's 152 in a box in a split seconds. That's how I read tarot cards. Sometimes I take a little second and just go, is that really what you wanted to say? And then we'll say, well, I want you to move this here. Just understand this doesn't mean what it says, especially if it's flipped upside down, because I don't normally read reverse. That's my intuitive ability. I am literally, that didn't sound right either. Wings went, you really want to say that? I went, no, because that doesn't sound right either. I'm trying to find a new word. I was going to say, I'm the weird rain man of tarot. I'm not, because I'm not that gifted. I only give myself so much credit. I didn't want to, because I think Rain Man was brilliant. I think he was a genius. I'm not trying to put myself in that category, but I'm just that weirdo that looks at things differently. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Because I want to make sure that I didn't word that wrong. I'm not, I am not the greatest tarot reader ever. No, I just do things the way that I know how to do them. But when I meant to say the Rain Man of Tarot, it just means you have a different way of doing things. That's all I meant to say. Does that make sense? I'm afraid to look at the comments because you're all going to go, did you really just say that, Jen? Really? Really? We're going to go there now? I haven't looked. Y'all going to cuss me out one way or another. Or laugh your asses off and pop your popcorn. Go ahead. Either one works. I got to get these cards in order. Wings just said, "What the hell did you do to the cards?" I didn't do anything to the cards. I was shuffling correctly, and all of a sudden now I have half of them that are upside down. I don't like reading reverse unless they absolutely tell me. But you can't have 3/4 of the deck that are upside down without correcting them. So I do. I start fresh. And now that they are done and shuffled, I'm not going to keep you. I've almost kept you an hour. I'm going to end this with my final question. Now, if you have questions and you want to ask something, then that's fine. Here's my final question. I'm not trying to be nasty and ugly, and I'm not trying to be offensive, because I personally know the pain and struggle of seeing someone suffer with dementia or Alzheimer's, okay? I'm not trying to be nasty and ugly, okay? I'm not doing that. Please understand my intention. There's a difference behind your energy and your intention, and then being nasty and ugly. My intention is good, but there's also comic relief in it too, because we all know it's all fake and it's scripted. So what I want to know, it just came out in the truther community, secretly released, that Mr. Joe Biden, current resident, not really, because he's not ever stayed in the White House, but you know who I'm talking about, is on dementia medication. I have not confirmed nor denied. I have not pulled cards. I'm doing this live with you. Has anybody else heard this intel? That it got slipped out that he is actually on early onset dementia medication? Anybody else heard this? Any worries? Ain't that the truth, Dragonfly? It is. You have not heard that? Whoo-hoo. Christine, darling. I heard it yesterday, and I went, what? There's no way, because I thought they have to have a White House doctor and it has to be confirmed, and no one, unless it comes out of the press secretary's mouth, you can't believe it. Now, we know truther community's throwing a lot of stuff out there. I pick and choose what I listen to, and I pick and choose the questions that I write down. If it doesn't resonate with me, I got 3 people that said the same thing, so I like numbers. Okay, it's enough to make me ask the question personally. It doesn't mean it has to be in mainstream. Hidden secret. I can't say that, Wings. Okay. I don't know how to word that, because I don't want to get nobody in trouble. I've lived a life that has higher military connections. Know a few people that know a few people. I'm not saying third party. I'm saying I know some people. Don't trust me. I'm here to ask tarot. Don't trust me. From what I understand, it's legitimate information. Cannot give you any more than that, because I would be putting my husband's life in danger. I've only told you a little bit about what he did, okay, as a career. I'm just saying. Can we just leave it at that, please? Because I don't want to do that. Let's ask tarot. Is it true that even the fake Joe Biden, I mean, he can be a clone. He can be a clone and still be so far declining, going downhill, that he actually does have dementia. It's a possibility. So that's one. Or it's just a really damn good actor and he's just got us all fooled and he really truly deserves every award there is. Thank you. I saw you. So let's just ask the energy. Is it true? And at the same time, I think we can cross reference the same question. Is it true that he's on medication? Or is it true that that's the script that they're going with that is going to reveal something? That they're going to tell people that he is, and that's going to bring in the 25th Amendment and that kind of stuff. Does that make sense to you? I could be talking in circles. Does that make any sense? I know, Christine. It hurts personally because we've both dealt with it and we understand the pain and agony, and we don't want to. I'm not here to make fun of people because I have personally witnessed how bad that is. But if it's a scripted Hollywood thing, it makes me sick that they're doing that. But at the same time, I understand why they're doing that. Does that make any sense whatsoever? He does make up new language. Yeah. Yeah. Actor. Yeah. Sean, I think so too. But if this is part of the script, it Tarot will tell me because I'll get illusion cards. I'll get magician. I'll get 7 of Cups. I'll get the high priestess. It'll show me all the illusion cards. It's just fake, 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 fake. It'll tell me that. Now, if it's an absolute truth and it's a real clone and he really does have dementia, it'll show me aces and it'll confirm what's going on. Okay. Moderna, yeah, I know. Geriatric. Oh, honey, you start abusing babies and our elderly. Ooh, you're gonna this what gin gonna come out. I'm just saying. I have a degree in child development specialist, understanding and teaching, whether you knew that or not, because I understand your background. Believe it or not, we have a lot in common. That's my degree, is understanding how children learn, process things, and grow up to become good societal people. That's my degree. My passion is not only the babies, but it's our elderly because I've done it. Took care of all my grandparents, and then I took care of my mama, and then I lost her too. I'm now the matriarch. It's kind of sad to say, I'm only 46. I feel like I'm 146, but now I'm the matriarch. Honey, I know. I don't put up with that kind of abuse either. Babies and elderly are my soft spot, and veterans don't, because I'll take care of one of them too. I know. All right, so here's what we're going to ask. Let's word it this way. We ask the divine energy to intercept any confusion and give us a clear answer. Is the Joe Biden that we're seeing right now truly on dementia medication? Is it scripted? Okay. Like actor. That's what we're asking. We're going to split the difference. Is he truly on dementia medication? Because that's not him. We all know that's not him. A clone could be. Is it truly him and he's on dementia medication, or are we dealing with an actor who's just really good at what he does? And I kind of split hairs with that, going, well, you're really good. You're really good, and you should have an award. But can we not make fun of people that really have that problem, please? Because that doesn't roll well with me either, if that makes sense. So let's just ask, Is Joe Biden on dementia medication? Keep both questions in mind and show me what you want to show me. You show me universal energy, anything around this Joe Biden that we know is the current resident of DC. I won't say the White House because I don't think he's been in there either. Let's just ask. Is he truly on dementia medication? Remember, I told you we were looking for certain cards. If he's an actor, we're going to get lots of illusion cards. Magician, Seven of Cups, the High Priestess, that kind of stuff. Okay? All right. So we're asking if Joe Biden is actually on dementia medication. Or is that scripted? What's going on? Okay. We're going to split. I'll be honest with you, I did not expect that answer. I did not expect that answer. I was expecting the actor, illusion, big joke, smokescreen. That's not what I got. Is the Joe Biden that we're seeing currently on dementia medication? Big fat ace. Yes. So this is his clone, somebody that they have re-identified as former Joe Biden, the original soul holder. Now this is just a walking water sack body. I'm not trying to be nasty and ugly, but we have to understand clones do not have souls. They are just physical water sacks, and they are controlled. Okay, so please understand that. Is the Joe Biden right now currently on dementia medication? Fat out, yes. Now let me finish. I just read the cards. Here's the past. In the past, it was strategically done. I know. All the humanitarian parts of us that work in our humanitarian soul are going, what? I know, I'm with you. Did you just strategically use someone for their problems? Yeah. But he's not a normal human being. Now, this is where our ego gets in the way. We think it's a normal human being. It is not. He is literally a puppet. Okay? He just does what he is told to do strategically. Okay? So before we lose our shit against the white hats, let's listen to the rest of the cards. Big fat yes. Dementia medications. Strategically done? Yes. Now watch. King of Cups. Very secretive. Okay? He doesn't really have good set boundaries around him. Nope. Universal gift from, the cups. Nope. They're just winging it. He fell apart exactly the way they thought he would. Does that make you feel better? No. Make you feel better? Me feel better? No. Watch. Giving and receiving. You got to see what they're capable of. This is what they do to you in Hollywood, music, political, theater, all of that. They just used it against their own party. The white hat said, oh, well, if you can bring in political theater, so can I. If you can clone people, so can I. Does that make it right? No, not getting into that. Giving and receiving. Fine. You did it to us. I'm doing it to you. Let's show the people. Here's the people going, what's going on? Well, let's give them a show. Now, don't get nasty and ugly yet. Hold on. I like these cards. Here's the outcome and the advice, okay? It is for strength. It is to build the strength of the people and the knowledge that we have, okay? It is for good cause. I know. How can that be a good cause? I don't know. But it's for our strength. Now, here's these side cards that are on either side of her, okay? It was the off-worlder's idea to do it to begin with. It's the star card. That's your benevolent off-worlder. If you're behind my door, come in here. I don't know. I get people coming up and down the stairs all the time. I never know if they're trying to come in. But anyway, the benevolent star card actually gave him the idea and gave him the strength to do it. Do it. It's a soulless sack of water. Don't worry about it. They're used to wake people up and get them to understand. Something's weird. Something's off. Something don't make sense. Here's your final card. Hierophant. Normally he's nasty and ugly to me. I know. Jen, you don't like him. That's the Pope. No, not in this. It's to bring out people's spirituality and understand that you can even pray for this water sack that's walking around on dementia medication, but he doesn't even have a soul. They're just using this clone. You can come in. It's fine. I'm live, but you can surely walk through. It's fine. They don't care if they love you. Come on in. But that is a benevolent prayer. Here's my son, Michael, my 8-foot tall son. But benevolence, prayer, bringing out the best in you, prayer, light, love and light, love and light, love and light. You know why? Because at the end of the day, Christine said it best. I will not stand for elder abuse. Even though we don't like Joe Biden, we automatically went to the defense for him. Brings out your spirituality and your love. You were willing to go to bat for a man you can't stand. That's humanity. So the ones walking around doing this are learning their lesson, being woken up. But it's also a lesson for us too, if you think about it. Good God, if that really truly is him, I feel sorry. Does that make any sense? Don't be doing that to him. Don't be doing that. That ain't right. If we're literally making him a laughing stock just so you can have your shits and giggles and your word at the end of the day, I'm not on board with that. How beautiful is it that it brought us together to have the discussion to begin with? But first and foremost, that's not him, okay? It's not him. I don't understand completely how clones work and that, but I do understand they don't have a physical soul. Their flesh just dies automatically. Okay? They are programmed. They are puppets. It's okay. Is it okay? No. I wouldn't want my DNA to be drawn and somebody make. First of all, the world don't need that. They don't need two of me. But second of all, it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it wrong. I'm not in control, but what they're doing right now, they need you to understand that it's under control and that's not a physical soul that you're fighting with. Do I agree that they should be making fun of someone that has dementia? No. Do I understand why they're doing it? Yes. Does that make me nasty and ugly? Maybe. Am I going to lose sleep about it tonight? No. Because at some point, I have to separate those pieces. I have to understand White hats, good guys have a purpose. Bad guys have a purpose. They're making a point somewhere in the middle, and now we just put the little pieces together on either side. Does that make any sense? Jen, you're just talking out of your head. I don't understand a single word you're saying. I just simply ask, is the Joe Biden we're seeing on dementia medications? The answer was yes. That physical sack of body that you see is yes. It's deteriorating. It's going to die. It doesn't contain a soul. It doesn't contain a purpose except to make a point. It's not like that it's a fuse, like it's not grandma, grandpa, or mommy and daddy that you have dealt with this personally. I understand. I've done it multiple times. It's not fun. This is not one of those living souls of the human race. Okay. It is not like that. You are literally watching a puppet just fall apart before your eyes. So there is a purpose that they're on dementia medications. They deliberately created this clone to fall apart before your eyes. Is it right? I ain't Jesus. I don't know. You tell me. What's your opinion? You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to agree with it. I'm just telling you, we need to learn to accept concepts that are beyond what we can comprehend. Anybody that you and I see on the street on a daily basis in our family is somebody we can pinch, love. Well, you can pinch and love on this person too, but their soul, look into their eyes. I mean, this, how many times on camera he just blah, 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 and stuff comes out of his mouth, or he can't even blink. It's pre-programmed stuff. He is literally a walking AI robot. They created it, but it's not a soul that feels pain and has to deal with anything. A physical soul feels like they're trapped in a body that doesn't work for them. This is a body that doesn't work, but there's nothing in there that's trapped. It just does what it's told. Does that make any difference? Because then you get to detach yourself and your emotional feeling beyond it. Does it make it right that you use dementia as an example? No, but I am not here to split hairs. I don't know what their big purpose is, but that's what they're doing. In a way, it makes sense. In a way, it makes sense. I know, Christine. I know it's going to get you fired up. Just do cards. Well, that's what the card said. Yeah. Love the off-worlders. And if they're the ones that are influencing our white hats, they're benevolent and above my IQ. So I can't say that they're wrong or right. I just say go for it, because if you're saving my ass right now and my future generations, go for it. Because I'm pretty sure anything that anybody that I buried, my grandparents and that's that buried, I buried them with dementia and that kind of stuff. They're just sitting up there going, who cares? I dealt with it. It was my soul contract. I dealt with it. I'm up here now. Don't care. I need you to be safe. They don't offend me. Why the hell is it offending you? Maybe that's going too far, but I also hear my grandmother in my brain. She was that tough. Christine, I'm not arguing with you. Yeah, I'm not arguing with you. I'm not saying that geriatric abuse is okay. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's not okay in the human form because that person has a human soul and that's what we're used to. This is just a AI recreation. That's all it is. I don't know how else to put it. I just simply read the cards. I didn't expect that answer. I thought I was going to get lots of illusion. It's an actor and not worry about it. No, they've created a clone to literally make it as realistic as they possibly can. I know they use CGI and they do all that kind of stuff, the Hollywood stuff. I do understand that. But when I asked the direct question, I did not get that. I got, yeah, they have created this thing. Yeah. Clones aren't perfect. Remember, we've seen enough of them if you really pay attention. Clones aren't perfect. Earlobes can be off, noses are off, our facial structure can be a little bit off. I mean, you can't even create an identical twin that's that perfect. And remember, we have souls. They do not. They just do what they're told. Does that make any sense? I'm not going to keep you on here any longer. I didn't mean to upset anybody. I just had the question because I heard it and I wanted to clarify, is he really truly on dementia medication? Is that the storyline that they want to project to get it out to the unaware? Does that make sense? That's the simple reason that I wanted to ask the question. I didn't want to split hairs and upset anybody over dementia. I've lost grandparents over this. I took care of them till the day they died because of it. I feel you, but I also have to understand a higher level. So, but those are the questions that I wanted to ask. Anything significant going to happen at the end of Operation London Bridge, which is around the 19th. So we got, okay, maybe not what you think. Okay. British monarch tradition. Is it going to continue? Is the monarchy going to, can you wait? It's going to take some time because these people can't handle that. King Charles' proclamation that he's the king, he's not automatically just going to come out and go, okay, well, since Mama's dead, we just decided we just pack our shit and go home, so there ain't no more monarchs. So see ya, thanks for everything. That can't happen, and you know what I mean. And then the final question, Joe Biden dementia medication. And I was really expecting actor. I really expected illusion cards, and I did not get that. So that's where I get clone. Yeah. So, almost an hour and a half. Is there anything else you want to bring in or ask or comment, cuss me out? That's okay. If I hit a nerve, tell me. I just read the cards. Yeah, here's the thing about tarot. We can ask a direct question. I do not fake my way out of an answer. I will not. Just to make you feel better. Because that's not truth. You don't like the answer? I'm sorry. Either reword it, readdress it. I'm not here to hurt your feelings. But I can't just lie and hold your hand. I can't do that either. We don't like the answers that it says. It says no. You have to wait. No, it's never going to happen. No, you ain't doing it right. I will tell you that. That's just me. I can't. Because my integrity goes down the tube. Oh, yeah, everything's going to be great. You're going to get everything you ever wanted. 6 months later down the road, I got shit, Jen. What the fuck are you didn't tell me nothing. Well, I just said that to make you feel better at the time. Sorry. You're fucking with people's lives at that point. If the answer's no, the answer's no. You can reword it. We can readdress it. We can do what we need to do. But I will not lie to people. I won't do it. If it's should I buy this home? Yep, that looks good. Pursue that. But be cautious. Should I buy that home? No, absolutely stay away from it. What? But I like it. I said stay away from it. Okay. That's me. That's what you get. Any timing on the RV? Darren, let's look. Let's, thank you, Sean. Timing on the RV. All right. So it's literally been a month when they said, can you give me a month? And we're literally at the door and we still haven't heard anything. They keep saying today, tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. So roundabout question, Darren, this is what we're going to do. Give us an update on the energy right now, the RV, and announcing it to the public or for our tier or whatever you want to call it. I don't think the general public's ever going to understand it for quite some time. But for us, the intuitive community, let's ask that. Let's be very specific. Can you give us an updated energy reading on the RV? Okay, where are we at? I'm going to look at numbers for timing, but I'm also going to look for pentacle cards and time frame. And so help me God, if that hangman shows up, we're going to hang him. I'm saying. Christine, I'm going to call Dan. Just telling you. Love you, darling. I told you I can be dark and ugly. That's my sarcasm. That's all right. They're inside jokes. Just like, what'd you say? No, it's an inside joke. It's okay. All right, Darren. So here we go. We're going to ask the energy as of right now for us and the insiders. Where's the energy with the RV of when we're going to be notified? Excuse me. Hello. Did you forget about me? Because we're dying and we're broke and we need some help. That's what we're doing. Okay. Give us an update. It's been a month. You said give it a month. That's what we did. All right. So here we go. Final shuffle. Then I'm going to split and we're going to read. Remember, I said I'm going to watch for numbers, but I'm also watching for pentacles. And if I get illusion, mystery cards, probably hurt somebody. Well, we started out good. So that's the first card. So that one's good. All right. Oh, this dude. You know how I have certain cards where I like, I'm starting to love you and I'm starting to hate you. And there's really some that we absolutely love no matter what. Now I'm starting to put him in a category where I just want to strangle his neck. That's okay. I'm going to finish. Okay. It's not all bad. Don't panic. Don't panic. And I haven't even done confirmation. So I know. Well, Jen, your facial expressions drive me nuts. All right. Well, there's good reason. All right. First, we are the ones asking the question. Humanitarian wise, as a collective, as a group, where the hell is the RV? That's what we ask, right? Here's your pass card. Passion, desire, Queen of Wands, putting it out there, letting people, I'm putting the energy out there, Jen. I'm doing everything you told me to do. Manifest, manifest, manifest. Desires, hearts, passion. Give it to me. Okay. Fine. Still working on buttoning up a couple little agreements that have been made. That's your lover's card. Still dealing with the little trolls here and there, drippy, drippy. But it's not really that bad. It's not that bad. So don't panic. Here's the dude that showed up slap dab in the middle center bullseye. And I said, I'm starting to get a little angry with you. There's your emperor. There's Mr. T. He's still smack dab in the middle of it, working on it. Now, apparently, they've had some losses dealing with cabal and setbacks, okay? So there's always, I know, preaching to the choir, Jen, we already know the setbacks. There's always a setback. I'm tired of hearing it. Okay. I'm just reading the cards. I understand. Setbacks. Giving and receiving. Here's your advice. Please know it's coming. Please manifest it. Keep going. You're still fine. Now, I haven't looked at numbers yet. I'm going to do that in a second. 7 of Pentacles. You put in all the work to get your resources together, your currencies. You put in all the work, and you're just standing there going, now what? You're just waiting. That's what you've done. And that's their advice. Okay, keep doing it. That doesn't help. Doesn't help me. It doesn't help you. Let's be honest. I'll do confirmation before I look for numbers. Well, I can't help it. I'm just as pissed off as they are. Empress. Now listen. She's not the high priestess, so she's not full of secrets. The Empress. She's sovereign, knows truth. It's the divine feminine. She's just getting all her ducks in a row. She is sovereign. That is the thing. Apparently, who they're fighting is not sovereign, which means of the devil, okay? Ace of Swords. The truth is coming. Well, no shit, Sherlock, because you've been saying that for how long? Now, do not shoot me. Do not put out a death threat against me. I just read the cards. Here's your final confirmation card. You thought the Hangman was bad? Temperance. Can you please be patient? That's what I said. I just read the cards. Can you please be patient? Okay, so that's the story. Now let me lay them down and look for numbers. Let me look for consecutive numbers. Let me look for an intuitive time frame. Is it going to be right? Probably not. Is it going to be roundabout? Probably so. Jen, you say that every time. So does everybody else. That's where the energy is at. Okay? But as of right now, let's see what we got. We're looking for numbers. These are hierarchy cards. They don't have numbers. Here's the thing. They don't exist. So there's one, there's one, there's one. He doesn't have one. That doesn't have one. That doesn't either. 6. That's what it gave me. If you want number confirmation, let's see what this one gives me. Yep. Cancels you out. No. 6. Canceled out. I keep getting major arcana cards. They don't have numbers attached to them. And the ones that I do have a 6 attached. I got 1, 7, and another 2, I think. A 5 and a 2. But the multiples were 6. So 6 to you, it could mean 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. It does not go beyond a year. I do not get months. I do not get that. I really don't even get weeks. I just don't. It's intuitive ability that I feel time, and my gut will turn one way or another. It's definitely not months. I don't even get weeks, but we're getting a roundabout. 6 days may be pushing it, but we're going to do a roundabout, if that makes sense. But I get the number 6. It's not a negative number. Even if I get 3 6s in a row, it's not a negative number. Your intention behind it determines what the number means. Does that make sense? So if it shows up 666, that is not what you think it is. That is something burned into your brain. It's not. Even 666 is an angel number. It just means that you're off track a little bit. Something's off track. They've had to backtrack and fix something. Does it make you happy? No. Do you want to wait? No. Do you have any other choice? No. And that's not being nasty and ugly towards you. I'm dealing with the same crap too. I need to get the hell out of Dodge. I got shit to do. I got bills to pay. I need to get out of this house. I got a lot of stuff to do. I am personally at stake also. So Darren, I hope that gives you a roundabout. If it doesn't resonate with you, please understand. They are beyond space-time energy and they understand a whole lot more crap than we do. But as a collective, that is the energy. There is a loss. There is strategic stuff that is going on. Every time they try to push it, somebody pushes back. You have to understand, this is the number one thing that's going to push humanity into a new time realm, a new dimension. If the enemy is going to fight back, it's going to be through this. Not the dogma of religion and splitting hairs there. It's finances. Not only are we collectively coming together as humanitarian projects and that kind of stuff, we are elevating ourselves into a realm that we're not used to. But in the meantime, there's these little blockades. Think of it like a video game. You're just hitting blocks. Until you figure out Mario and hitting a mushroom's a good thing. Don't get me into, I'm never mind. My kids. Anyway, you're going to have blockades, okay? You can't just, white hats just came in and they just cleared the path. No problem. No, they didn't. A lot of big hunks they did, but the majority of it, when it comes to finances, that's their biggest blockade. I can take out a hunk, but there's this little piece that's a pain in my ass, and that's what they're doing. But the fact that the emperor showed up in that reading is a good, and he was dead center. It's a good thing. They have it under control. Patience, patience, patience. I don't know how much more patience I can have. Well, you're going to, because what are you going to do without it? I tell my husband all the time, I'm the one lecturing him going, well, we ain't any worse off than what we were yesterday. I mean, I didn't go gamble our future and credit and take out big mortgages. There's a lot of people that have done that, and I don't understand it. Why in the world would you do that? Well, I was told it was all going to be forgiven. I was told I was going to be a millionaire. Well, you didn't read the fine print, darling. It don't work that way, and it doesn't roll out that fast. I pray to God that's none of you, but you're very welcome, darling. Please understand, it's just the energy that is here now. Yeah. It's the energy that is here at this present moment. I like the fact that the emperor showed up. I don't like the fact that I got a temperance and I have to wait. You need to wait. Because I said, oh God, if the hangman shows up. And they go, okay, I'll just leave the hangman out. You can have temperance. That's worse. Who says Source doesn't have a sense of humor? Oh, Jesus. Brother, don't get me started. Honey, we're okay. We're on track. But you please understand something. And to all of you, not just Brother Darren, you have to understand something. If we don't let them clean up all the little landmines that are everywhere out there, as we get money and go out there, they're just going to capture you and take it back. They want you to have a clean slate and walk through it and not have to worry about a damn thing. God bless you for doing that. Because if not, we're still going to have to be dealing with crap that I had to do with the last 24 hours, 48 hours. Bank fraud, stealing credit cards. They're so desperate. I have nothing. And they come after me at random. Come on, darlings. If they need a little bit more patience and time, We're going to give them a little bit more patience and time. Well, easier said than done. Well, I understand. But that's what we're here for as a collective. Okay? We manifest that together. We don't give consent to the enemy. We bless, give love and light to the good guys in the white hats, and they're going to push forward and they're going to clear out that path, that new beginning. Remember? That's what we're manifesting. Hour and 40 minutes, darlings. I'm going to let you go. I've rambled. You're like, shut up, Jen. Just shut up. I've had enough with the hangman and all that crap tonight. I don't want to deal with it. It's okay. Just the conduit. Don't sue me. You ain't get nothing anyway, but whatever. I love y'all. And I will talk to you soon. Whether it's tomorrow or the next day, whenever. I didn't even expect to go live tonight. I said, I got to go live. I got to answer these questions. And my family went, you went live last night. I went, what's your point? Well, don't you kind of like take a day off? I'm like, I don't know. I never know what I'm doing. But here I am. Hello. I love you, Sean. Honey, you better pack that RV. Because if it don't happen, if the RV don't happen, your RV is going to be supporting us. Pack the peanut butter and Charmin, okay? I love y'all. It's fine. We're going to be all right. We lean on each other. We're going to be okay. Okay? I love you. And if you get discouraged, ask for prayer. Ask for cleansing. Ask for that. Okay? That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. If I can help in any way. Okay? Good, darling. Pound your stake into the ground in Nebraska. State your ground, darling. You make a new home for yourself, new beginning. Okay? We'll catch up to you, no matter where you're at. I love all of you. And if you need anything, you know where to find me. newbeginningstarot76@gmail.com. As always, I always do it. Anybody new? Darren, you're new tonight. If you ever need anything, you have a question you need to ask on the fly, something's wrong, you have an emergency, you want to set up a personal reading, please contact me here. It's my personal cell phone. Just let me know who you are in a text message, and I will get back to you. Ask anybody in this room that's messaged me. I will absolutely do it. There's my personal phone number. I will talk to you when the energy is right again. Could be tomorrow. Could be 3 o'clock in the morning. Not that you guys would be up, but, maybe. I don't know. I love y'all, and I will talk to you soon. Love, light, blessings, all that good stuff, darlings. All right? You're very welcome, Darren. Welcome to the family, sweetheart. Anytime. You just holler, okay? We love you. And holler at you later, darlings. Bye-bye. Remember, love and light. It's going to be my new thing.